everybody, it's your girl TUHKYJUH. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. This channel is all about me, randomness, craziness, and fun, and fashion sometimes. If you're returning, thank y'all so much. I love you, and this journey has only been what it's been because of you all. So I really appreciate that. I wanted to make this video because I had, and I'm assuming it's kind of because my period was on the way, but also too, like, I think I was really feeling these certain emotions. I was feeling really low not too long ago, like low. It was related to self-love, self-confidence, and love of self, or love of who I am. I have been doing like a lot of healing my inner child and also like trying to reframe how I talk to myself. And a phrase kept coming up in my head, and it's been coming up in my head literally since I've been like 6 or 7. But I've been telling myself for a long time that I'm not worthy of true love. And I have convinced myself that that is a reality, and I hate that. And I had to do a lot of processing on how this even came to play. So a little bit about my background. I have been in therapy I was in therapy pretty much all my life, all my childhood I should say, but because it was court mandated. But I completely stopped as soon as I aged out of foster care. I was done. I wanted nothing to do with therapy. I felt like I was healed, but I clearly am not and was not. And sometimes there are things about myself that I'm not a fan of at all. And of course, we all have the power to change certain things about ourselves. So being in relationships, I wasn't always the nicest to my partners. I was moody, mean, aggressive, not really feminine, very headstrong, but not like in a way that was like empowering. It was like just mean. And you know, no shade to my grandmother, because I love my grandma and she was a bomb woman and I respect her. She had a lot of emotional trauma that she never really got to deal with. And the only model of, well, I won't say the only model, because I did have my aunt and my mom, but I lived with her on a daily basis from 7th grade to 12th grade. And I just saw how she moved, and I feel like I adopted some of those characteristics into my life without doing it on purpose. It's just I kind of became my granny. And I was being really reflective the other day, and I was like, I don't deserve love because I'm not nice, or I don't deserve love because I'm not nurturing, or I don't deserve love because I'm ugly, I'm fat. Like, these are things I legit just told myself last week. And I spiraled into a negative self-talk because I felt like a fraud. I felt like everything online was fake. I'm always preaching for people to love themselves, be confident. It doesn't matter what people think about you. Meanwhile, some of those, even though I still live by that, for the most part, I live my life exactly how I live it online. But some of my internal thoughts weren't matching up with the stuff I was preaching. And I think most people have these times where what they're telling themselves don't match with what they're telling people. But I pride myself in being as authentic as possible, and I had to nick that shit right in the ass, because I was like, no, exactly how I live my life online is how I want to be living my life in real life. So I can't tell my friends to love themselves and they're worthy of love, and I'm not telling myself that. I should be in love with myself before I expect any man to, or any person to, in general. And I think I have adopted those negative thoughts because I am self-conscious. It's all self-conscious behavior manifesting. And if I don't nip that in the bud right now while it's still in my head, it's gonna manifest even more in my actual physical life. And one thing I had to tell myself, and like, I hope that this is going to you all as well, whether you need to hear this or not, and I will watch this back for myself. I am worthy of love. I am lovable. I'm likable. I'm beautiful. I'm perfectly imperfect. I was made for great things. I am a beautiful person in general, not just on the exterior, but my heart is of gold. Yes, I have moments of weakness. Yes, I do have moments of frustration. Yes, I do have anxiety and panic attacks, but that doesn't deem me unworthy of love. And I refuse to let those narratives penetrate me any longer. I'm literally taking those thoughts out of my head and throwing them away. True life has proven to me that I'm worthy of everything I want and need to survive, and that includes love and relationship. And I'm not talking just romantic relationship, I'm talking about friendships. Sometimes I will feel like I'm too much for my friends and nobody understands me, and the best thing for me to do is to remove myself from the friendship. And that's not necessarily the truth. It's actually not the truth, because my best friends love me and they'll tell me the truth. So I wanted to make this video because I know we all have negative moments in our heads where we tell ourselves that we aren't worthy of something, or we shouldn't live a certain way and things like that. But at the end of the day, you have one freaking life. I have one freaking life. We must live it to the fullest. We cannot let people tell us that we're less than. We're equal, honey. We're equal. Unless you're just an evil person. And there are evil, crazy people, especially people who, I won't even get into that, do crazy shit with kids, whatever. We're all worthy of love. We're all supposed to be loved in some capacity. TUHKYJUH is worthy of true love. You are worthy of true love. This is something I have to tell myself every day. I look in the mirror as I lotion my body and I meditate and I drink water and say my affirmation. This is stuff I really do on a daily. I know I'm worthy of love. Love already surrounds me. I am love, I give love, so I receive love. I won't be lonely in this lifetime. I will not be surrounded by people who do not like me. I am worthy of love. You are worthy of love. So I just wanted to make that video almost like an affirmation video, but also for you guys to kind of get in my head, where I was just really going through it the other day. And I actually feel really good right now. I feel loved. I hope you guys feel loved too. Have a great day. Bye.